Hey guys, how's it going? This is the introductory episode for our lead generation series, which I'm really excited to do because few brokers have been telling me that they do struggle with actually getting leads, not only the quality of their leads. So, like usual, I'm going to kick this off with a story. So, previously, I was a huge advocate for cold calls, these cold methods, and these outbound methods, and I was saying that anyone who would not do them and would look for better ways is just being lazy and isn't willing to put in the effort to go the extra mile to get the clients that he wants. Then I met a particular individual who introduced a very important mindset that has changed my entire business to this day. And it is about leverage. See, leverage is the amount of output you get from a single input. So, for example, with cold calls or any form of cold outbound, it's super low leverage. Because if you do one cold call, you're going to get one cold call's results out. So, one input, one output. Now, let's say something like social media has infinite output because you could do one post and get infinite results. Stuff like paid ads, which is my personal favorite, you can put, let's say, $1 in, but get 36 times ROI, which is on average what we have or what we get for our clients. So, you see, leverage, you could put in half the inputs as like the cold outbound methods, yet get 10 times the outputs. Not double, 10 times. So, thing about cold calling and all that is you can't really get this. You can't really get these 10 times improvement. And so this series, I will be speaking about cold calling, cold outbound. That's probably going to be the first episode. Now you could really get your foot into the water. But then all the other episodes, I'm going to be speaking about the other leveraged ways of truly getting a lot of leads. Now you could skyrocket your lead generation process. So see, here's actually another thing I want to mention. Every broker that I see, they tell me they use Yacht World or just these big databases. Now, it is super leveraged, obviously. I mean, you could list your yacht on Yacht World and just leave it there and just wait for leads to come in. That is leveraged. But you're equal to all your competition. So you have the equal amount of leverage to all the other brokers out there. And so another thing I want to do in this series is not only show you the leveraged ways of being a yacht broker, but the leveraged ways of being a yacht broker that no other brokers are doing. So you can destroy them and just blow them out of the water. Now, if we're talking about seller leads, it is kind of different because you see, most yacht brokers that I speak to tell me that they depend on their referrals or just dock walking and all that type of stuff. And I explained why cold calling and dock walking kind of sucks, but they tell me they also depend on the social circle, which is amazing. It's so much more leverage than just cold calling and dock walking. But now we have another thing, and it is how can you grow your social circle in a leveraged way? And so previously we were speaking about how can we get buyer leads or how can we get leads interested in us in a leveraged way. With sellers, we already have that, which is the social circle. But most brokers grow their social circle in the worst possible way. They try like building relationships by one-on-one. So like one-to-one, that's how they build their relationships, which is nice. Obviously, it's good. It's been working, I don't know, however long the industry's been alive, but there's better ways of doing it. And in my opinion, social media is the best way of doing it because you could tap into hundreds of thousands of people with just a single post. And so I'll be covering all the different things I mentioned, all the different parts. Probably the first episode, I'll be speaking about cold outbound and how you can leverage that to get your foot in the water and just get the beginning results. Then the other episodes, I want to speak about paid ads. I want to speak about social media. Those are a few secrets that I'm going to leave for the episodes. So just be sure to check those out. Just subscribe and turn on notifications so you can be notified when those come out. But really excited for this series. You're going to learn everything you need to know from start to finish on, let's say, getting leads from cold, warm, and just any form of things. Inbound, outbound, I'll teach everything to you.